cotton.
There you go. No.
Okay. Hello, we're going to show you how to feed the fucking crickets to the chameleons. So what you want to do is, if you don't like touching the crickets, you can come over here, and there's these handy dandy latex gloves you can put on your one hand or both hands. Basically, you're going to find this little thing in Jake's room, or any plastic container. They can't crawl up the walls of a plastic container. In this particular case, we've already put the crickets in it, and I'm going to show you how to do it again. If you look at the instructions, you'll notice that Jake wrote every day you're supposed to put something in the chameleons, or in the crickets. It's called dusting. Basically, it's nothing more than a mineral supplement that when you pour it in there, the dust gets on the crickets, and then when the chameleons eat the crickets, they get the vitamins. So what you do is, whatever the dusting is for that day, you sprinkle a little bit of it in here first or afterwards, and then when you put the crickets in, you can shake them around in here and they get all dusted like that. So we've got two containers over here. It doesn't matter which one you use. Basically, when you open the container up, you're going to see the crickets in there, and they're just on the little egg crates, and they just hang around on the egg crates. All you do is lower this in here like this so they don't jump out. Grab one of the little egg crates and just sort of shake it on here until a few of them fall out. You don't have to count exactly, and if you have extras you can always dump them back in here. But as you can see, I'm just spinning them around in here gently, and they get all the dust on them. When you're done with that, you'll notice that there's some green stuff in here. That's how the crickets drink. And the stuff that looks like grain is the crickets' food. Over here on the side, you'll see that we have white stuff here. This is because we ran out of the green stuff to feed them. And all you do is take this out, take the lid off this stuff, son of a bitch, this sucks. Okay, there. So you take the lid off the stuff, and you open it up, and it's just jellied. It's just like water with jello. And you just grab a little bit, like this, and you just sprinkle it in there. And that's how they drink, okay? That's their water source. And then just cover this up tightly so it doesn't evaporate. In terms of the food, there's 3 containers of food over here. Just use from either one of these, which are already open, and you take the cover off the food. Again, there's no measuring or anything like that. We just want to sprinkle a little bit of it in, and so they can eat. They generally need to get fed every day or so. Now, on Wednesdays, you're going to be getting a box of crickets that are going to come in, and let me show you what that looks like. It's going to be a box that looks just like this. It comes every Wednesday or Thursday. Sometimes the box has a little screen on it, sometimes it doesn't. But it will have 1,000 crickets in it put in with this type of egg crate material. And all you need to do is come over here, open the box of crickets gently so they don't jump out. So I'll simulate it. You'll be opening it up. And basically you want to open it up over one of these things here, and then just pull the egg crates out. The crickets will fall in there. It'd be great if you could divide it up between the two, but if you can't, that won't hurt anything. So that concludes, also, and seal these up good at night, because sometimes mice like to come in here and eat the grain, and that'll be fun. So that concludes actually how to get the crickets, how to feed the crickets, how to receive the new crickets when they come in each week. We're now going to take these crickets in and feed them to the critters. Alright, we're now in one of the rooms that has the crickets, or the chameleons. You should be aware that there are 2 in this cage here, and there are, there's 1 in each of the 2 cages here. There is 1 chameleon in each of the other cages, except there's 1 cage, the top left, has 2 chameleons in there, so you need a double feed because there are 2 of them in there. So here we are, part 2, feeding the fucking crickets. You open the cage. These animals do not bite, they don't jump out, they don't run away, they're very docile, and they're very afraid. And in this particular case, we've got the crickets from step 1 of the video, and we just basically want to sprinkle about 10 crickets in here. Okay, you can do it any way that you feel comfortable. You can put them right here and just wait till, one, there you go. Or you could sprinkle them on the floor if you notice that. If one hops away and gets on the carpet, you can pick it up if you want. If you're freaked out about it, you don't have to worry about it. They'll just, the life of a cricket's only 6 weeks, and we just sort of think of it as our version of Survivor. If you'll notice, this chameleon's already started eating. He's very, very happy. And they just, go to town, eating the crickets. There we go. And then we just close the cage up again. You'll notice that the lights are here. These lights need to be on during the day, and they are turned on and off by a timer. They do turn off at 7 o'clock at night, so it's important that you feed the crickets to the chameleons before 7, because basically once the lights go off, they really go to sleep, and they don't really like, being woken up per se. So that's pretty much it on how to feed them. I'm going to go in for part 3 and show you a little bit more about the dusting and the misting of the chameleons.